From bombs being sent through the mail to shipments of deadly illegal drugs, mail screening is now under scrutiny.
7 investigator Heather Catallo shows us how shipping packages is about to change.
The bombs sent through the mail to prominent Democrats recently have many of us wondering, how often is our mail actually screened? The answer is not that often, because the post office handles more than 500 million pieces of mail every day.
Postal inspectors say their employees are trained to recognize suspicious packages, and they have technology like portable X-ray machines to determine dangerous items. But bombs are not the only potentially deadly weapon that can be sent through the mail. Often, that's how drugs are getting into the country. Dawn Golden knows nothing can bring her daughter Katie back, but she says tougher laws could prevent more deaths.
I want something good to come out of this, and I feel like that's my job.
Just weeks before her high school graduation, Katie died from a drug overdose, likely a cocktail of heroin and fentanyl.
It doesn't go away. You know, it's a parent's worst nightmare, right? And to lose a child.
Her death made headlines among the growing number of victims of the national epidemic.
And who could forget the tragic story of Katie Golden, a 17-year-old. She died last year.
Federal agents say many drug dealers get their fentanyl from China.
They're purchasing fentanyl via the dark web. They purchase it via the internet.
And they're no longer smuggling it across the borders. They're shipping it through the U.S. Postal Service.
These are weapons of mass destruction. Over 70,000 people died. 70,000 Americans died last year.
Former Homeland Security Secretary Tom Ridge supports a new law called the STOP Act, which would require foreign senders to register packages before they're shipped to the U.S. Private shippers like FedEx and UPS are already doing that, but the U.S. Postal Service does not.
It's a loophole that has to be closed. Drug traffickers shouldn't be able to access it so easily.
More than 1.3 million foreign packages arrive at U.S. postal sorting centers each day, thanks to the growth in online shopping, and only a tiny fraction of them are ever inspected. President Trump signed the STOP Act into law last week, but foreign countries will also have to sign on to agreements with the U.S. to make the new law work.
If they choose not to sign it and to provide that advanced electronic security data, then we can just have all those packages gather dust in some warehouse.
U.S. postal inspectors say they don't comment publicly on their operational procedures, but they do have a program called the Dangerous Mail Investigations Program, which is made up of a group of employees that responds when a suspicious package is found. In Lathrop Village, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Heather.